Volvo's new XC40 is the brand's entry in the red-hot market for luxury compact SUVs. But the newest, smallest Volvo SUV is not just a downsized version of the XC60 or XC90. It brings its own streetwise sense of style, and it's fun to drive.
The XC40 has good cabin isolation, it's quiet, and the ride is very compliant. It's very good on imperfect city streets where we are now, and that is the environment that Volvo has designed it for. The turbo 2-liter in the XC40 puts out 248 horsepower. It's very peppy around town. It's more than adequate on the highway for passing and freeway on-ramps. The XC40's R-Design model is sportier. It has a sport-tuned suspension that rides a little bit firmer, but both it and the standard suspension corner reasonably flat. They feel composed, and neither punishes you with a harsh ride. The 8-speed transmission in the XC40 has well-spaced gears. It shifts positively, if sometimes a little rough, but I'll forgive that because it willingly downshifts at the touch of a throttle when you want more power. I like the XC40's transmission. I can't say the same for the electronic shift lever. There's a learning curve, and I haven't mastered it yet. I still have trouble getting it in the right gear at the right time, both using it in manual mode and in trying to just get it into drive when I'm parked. The new XC40 is the smallest of Volvo's SUVs, but they haven't downsized the tech in it from the bigger XC60 and XC90. You still get a standard 9-inch display for the multimedia system. You still get a configurable digital instrument screen that's 12.3 inches wide. You also get a standard forward collision system with automatic emergency braking, the same city-safe system that's in the bigger SUVs.
Volvo has created an interior with thoughtful details and lots of storage spaces. It's probably the most practical interior this side of a minivan. Among the features in it are, in the console, good-sized bin, but also a slot made just right to hold a Kleenex box and keep it out of the way and still have storage. There's a flip-top wastebasket for all the little wrappers and things that end up in the cup holder in most cars, and it comes out for emptying. In front of the cup holders is a large device bin with a soft floor and optional wireless charging with a wireless pad that is big enough for a phablet-sized phone. Other storage spaces are, there's another slot for another device, should you have another one, next to your leg on the driver's side. In the dashboard for spare credit cards, parking passes, and the like, there are 2 card slots next to the driver on the left side and a hidden one down with the device bin underneath here. In the glove box, which is good size in itself, there's a flip-out hook. Hang a purse, hang your takeout bag, holds 4.5 pounds. The doors are probably the most striking feature because they have very large bins, big enough for a 15-inch laptop and a water bottle, and they were created by taking back space that was lost in the shell of the door. Volvo did that by working with Harman Kardon to create a woofer that is behind the dashboard up here and eliminated the large speakers that are usually at the bottom of the door. That created space for this large bin. With its recent new models, Volvo has become known for a Scandinavian design inspired by nature with muted colors and a lot of natural materials like swaths of open-pore wood. With the XC40 aimed at a younger urban buyer, it's taken a different philosophy, still Scandinavian, but maybe more IKEA than nature. It came up with some new materials and new colors. Gives the interior a whole new personality, but still a premium upscale feel. Seats are still leather, and it's standard in all XC40s. That's not common among premium small SUVs. In the doors, however, it came up with a whole new material made from 97% recycled water bottles that has a felt-like feel, and it's also used to line the footwells. Volvo came up with some interesting embossed metal trim for the XC40, and it is metal. They made a point of telling us that if it looks like it, it is. That's true of the leather seats, it's true of the trim. The door handles look like aluminum, however, but they are aluminum coated with a plastic substrate, so that's not entirely true. Overall, the level of fit and finish is high. There's still some plastic below your elbow to be expected in this size and price class, but generally there's a lot of soft touch material. There are some nice premium details like fabric wrapped pillars, and the interior does have an upscale and premium feel. The XC40 will be at dealers in a few weeks with 2 launch models, both mid-range trim levels with all-wheel drive. A less expensive base model will be available this summer, and a more expensive top-of-the-line model will come later this year. Down the road, Volvo plans an electric and a plug-in hybrid. For more information on the XC40, go to Cars.com.